just Glasgow all over.
Yeah, it was a bit, wasn't it? Yeah, a bit of deja vu, but especially to do it on the outdoor track. Yeah, I never thought I was going to be a world champion once. Yeah, to be one twice is totally surreal.
Walk us through the last 150 meters of that race.
Yeah, by 150, I'd found a bit of clear air. The back straight got a bit hectic. I was dodging and weaving a bit, but 150 to go. Yeah, I've been in that position a few times over the years, and I backed myself against anyone in the world. Yeah, the water jump wasn't great, but I found some clear air with 100 to go, and just put on the gas.
When that first K was like over 3 minutes, it was like this is George's race, right? Like, did you feel that in the race as well?
Yeah, in the back of my mind, I thought every lap that went by that someone didn't go. The odds probably went in my favour a little bit more each lap. I didn't think it'd be fast from the gun, but I'm surprised. Someone like Germer or Freddie or even Mura didn't take it earlier, but every lap, I was just trying to stay patient and stay relaxed, and the body was feeling good, and last 800 picked up a bit, but just managed to find my way through.
Do you think El Bakkali knows who you are and is aware of your kick?
That's a good question. He always chats to me. He's really friendly at the track, and he was joking about my nose a couple nights ago, so he definitely knows. But I'm sure he backs himself. He's won 4 in a row for a reason. He's one of the, if not the greatest steeplechasers, of a couple of generations. So it was special to share a victory lap with him. He was very gracious in coming second, so that was cool.
Why did you decide to move up to the steeplechase, and did you think it would you'd ever reach this point?
I should go back to that interview with Chris from Mount Sac, April of 2023, probably after my first steeple, and I said, pretty sure I said I was in it for the medals. I wasn't just changing events to just participate. It took me 3 goes, and but here we are. Like this is why I went to the steeple, and it turned out pretty good.
Did you not think a medal was possible in the 15 or the 5?
I got one last year.
Yeah.
George, this is the highest point of your career, probably. Highest point of the season. What's the lowest, I guess, this year?
This year?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I haven't raced very many times for obvious reasons, but this is a pretty good point, I would say. I wouldn't say there's been it's been a tough kind of 14, 15 months after the other high point of my career, probably. Like Glasgow was really special in that it was the first time I thought I belonged somewhere near the top of the sport, and that was a lot of fun. A few months out from Paris, like as I've said, I thought there was a chance, that I was the pathway was looking good to compete. What I thought I could compete for a medal in Paris, that obviously didn't go to plan, and there was probably a 6-month recovery window after that, and I wouldn't say there were dark moments in the last year. There were just really hard moments. Like I don't know, I wouldn't say I don't despair, but there was some really hard moments, and nothing in this sport is given. Like I was at the top of the sport a few months before Paris, and absolutely had a brutal time in Paris, and then a year later we're here, and you just can't take anything for granted in this sport, and you just got to enjoy the good times while they're good, and persevere through the hard times. Yeah, I'd say I don't think I could do it without a team, and Ritz has been with me from the start. I joined early in 2020, and he'd say we've had a lot more low moments than we have had high. I'm hoping you enjoyed that one. Paris was really hard for both of us, and there's been lots of lows between Paris and now. I got in a pretty pretty rough injury cycle, but he's there every step of the way. Like, he's always got my back, and I think, yeah, he probably believed in that more than I did.
Were there any injuries between Paris and the stress reaction you had in June?
Yeah. I probably took I can't even remember when I started running after Paris. I might have had like over 4 months off. Like, I couldn't get dressed without sitting down in Paris, and that persisted for probably 6 or 8 weeks. And I tried a few times in the fall to get back running, and just was still having that like ischial tuberosity pain on my sit bone where that stress reaction was, into October, November. Tried to get in a few weeks, end of November, and picked up a stress reaction in my sacrum just before Christmas, which I went home to New Zealand, so that one was pretty quiet. So I probably haven't talked about that much, but I've had 3 sacral stress reactions, and as long as they don't fracture, like they heal pretty good. So got back to the US and kind of went to Phoenix for that training camp, and that was when I had first started training with the guys again since before Paris. So kind of in February, March, I started working out with the guys again after the Olympics, and then April picked up that ankle impingement stuff that turned into a femoral stress reaction, etc., etc.
Was there a place you felt you had to be in at the bell to win? And were you, at the bell, were you thinking, I'm in a spot I need to be?
I haven't found the limit to that, honestly. No, wherever I find myself, it seems to be far enough forward, even if that's... I don't even know what place I was in. I tried to go a little earlier 2 days ago, and that didn't go so well, so I don't know what I was in this time, but I haven't found the limit yet.
Yeah.
That was crazy loud, going into the last lap. I mean, we know what that sounds like. What does it feel like, I guess, when you're on the track?
I honestly think I could feel the noise. That was the loudest stadium I've ever heard in my life. It was like a Mexican wave of noise. It was unbelievable. I mean, maybe they were mostly from Mura, but it was pretty sweet to share the track with him. I think he made that race kind of what it was in terms of the hype and the crowd getting behind it. And I would love to share the podium with him, but hopefully they still enjoyed that one.
Is it hard for you to judge your fitness coming into this meet without having raced for 2 months? And was there a session that told you might be ready to do something special?
I would say no at this point in the sport. I knew the fitness was good, but more importantly, my body was good for the first time since, like I said a couple of days ago, before Prefontaine of last year. It's probably the last time I felt this good. There was just a point probably 4 weeks ago, a month into running again, where the first month was brutal. Just getting back into it after a time off for injury is just brutal on your muscles more than anything. You don't know how much fitness you've lost because you can't even test it because your muscles just won't let you run. That's what it feels like coming back from injury. Everyone knows it who's been a runner before. You don't know what you've lost in those few weeks off. And once I got through that, and there were just a couple of days of practice that I was just kind of standing there thinking after I was that actually felt I'm remembering what it feels like to feel good again. And that was such a foreign experience because I hadn't had that in 13, 14 months. All the training I did, February, March, April, some of it was consistent. Obviously I ran Penn and Track Fest, and I ran 13:09, which it's not that special these days, but you can't do that without training consistently. So it was okay. It just felt terrible. My body just didn't feel like I would like it to feel, and then after this injury, whatever, maybe I just got out of the cycle, whatever it was. So I think that was more important than the fitness, to be honest. Just feeling like I could run smoothly again. I think that's worth more than fitness, but I had a really good month with Kai and Robert mostly. Obviously with those guys out here, and Click is still going for the marathon, and honestly just such a fun last 4 weeks of training. We got to do fun workouts with a bunch of rest, and I just got to enjoy the like the last 4 weeks should be fun. Like you shouldn't feel burnt out. Like I had that luxury of being on the come up to a peak as opposed to trying to hang on until September. So yeah, it was working out with Kai and feeling good, and Robert, and yeah, just backing myself.